to go in that second quarter. I said, is this 14-point lead going to 20 and it's good night, or are we going to hang around and fight and not give up, not let go of that rope? Nikola gets his 5th foul 1 minute in. I thought DeAndre Jordan was great. Plays 11 straight in that third. Really key minutes. And everybody else stepped up. I thought Aaron Gordon what a complete game he has. 18 points, 16 rebounds, 6 assists. KCP got going in that third quarter, fourth quarter. But we defended. Like in the second half, they shot 41 from the field. Second half, they were 5 of 21 from 3. I think in that fourth quarter, 2 of 12. Thank goodness that last one went out. I thought it was going in. It's funny. I told Nikola, I said, you can't trust the refs to call that foul in that situation. They haven't called it all night long. You got to be smarter than that. And thank goodness, we come out with the win. But I just felt a lot of guys stepped up. They believed. They never gave in. I thought Bones had some great minutes. Offensively, that 2-man game with Nikola was fun to watch. But I also felt like everybody was competing on the defense. Like they felt us in that second half. And that was my challenge at halftime, man. I said, they got control of the game because they became the aggressor and had us on our heels. In the second half, probably midway through that third quarter, end of the third quarter, that flipped. We became the aggressor on both ends of the floor, and obviously that allowed us to come back from down 18 and get another road win. So couldn't be more proud of our guys. Character win, gutsy win.
Once Jokic has the 5 fouls and you're in the fourth quarter, how did you decide tonight when to put him back in?
Well, I knew I couldn't wait too much longer because then he's been sitting for real time, like 45 minutes. And it's tough to tell a guy that's been sitting for 45 minutes, all right, now come in and win the game for us. It's my fault. I left him in the first half when he had 3. He's usually very, very trustworthy. I have to go back and look at the film to see a couple of those 4 fouls in the first half. I didn't agree with him at the time, but we'll watch the film and see what was there. So just getting him in early in that fourth quarter because, he's our guy. And I know that he does a really good job throughout his career of playing with 4 fouls, 5 fouls. And thank goodness he was able to do that again tonight. But just a true team win.
Was there ever a point in any of the huddles where you felt like you really had to convince the guys that there was still a chance? And if there wasn't, why do you think that that's the makeup of the team?
The only time where I could say that was potentially the case was in that second quarter. They scored 43 points in that second quarter, and we're just, Mathurin, what a hell of a player he is. Holy cow. But it was just, we looked shell-shocked. And I could see one time we turned it over and we had guys walking back, kind of dropping the heads a little bit, timeout. Hey, man, like now is not the time to give up. We have a whole half left. And there was still 3.5, 4 minutes to go in the first half. So that was the one time where I just kind of implored our guys, like, hey, don't give up. Keep on fighting, and let's see what can happen in the second half. And in this league, man, no lead is safe. We were up big early, and they went on a huge run, and then we came back in the second half. And again, a character win is how I'd best describe it.
Go ahead. I was going to say, you mentioned Bones and his impact in the game. I thought a big point was when he makes the 3 at the end of the third quarter. It seemed like it gave you some momentum. What did you think about that play?
Oh, of course. I think you always want to. One thing we always talk about, Chris, is closing the quarter. Winning that last 2-3 minutes to take the momentum into the next quarter. And obviously, Bones is 16 points off the bench. And that was a big 3 to kind of, and then KCP gets it going. We run a couple ATOs and he starts going in. You could just see the belief rising. And then all of a sudden, they were the guys that were on their heels and saying, what's going on? And when you have 2 evenly matched teams, and my father told me this many, many years ago, when you have 2 evenly matched teams, the most aggressive team is going to win. Simply stated, they're a good team, we're a good team. And I felt when they got the lead in the first half, they were the aggressor. When we came back in the second half, simply stated, we were the aggressor. And now the challenge is to do that as close to 48 minutes as possible.
Michael, speaking of the aggressor, what did that fan say to you? If you can shed any light.
No, he was just a little bit too aggressive and in my face, and I don't react kindly to that, partner.
Thank you, Coach.
Appreciate everybody.